Hi Southway children, I hope you're enjoying being back at school and I hope you're enjoying this glorious weather that we're having as well. Today I'm going to be doing a nature quiz. I'm sure many of you who I've taught before will remember that I do love a bit of nature, so I thought it was a good start for my quizzing for the next few weeks. Right, so first of all I'm just going to start with a little story actually about my niece Isla, who also loves nature and is always out and about and finding things. So a few weeks ago she found a little thing in the garden, like a little brown thing in the mud that looked like this, and she wasn't sure what it was, but she did a bit of research and found out that it is a caterpillar pupa. So the thing that caterpillars build around themselves once they've eaten loads and loads of food, and they build around themselves to turn into a moth or a butterfly in some cases. So she put it in a box and put some earth with it and looked up what type of moth it might be to find out what kind of environment it needed to be in. She put it in a box with a bit of earth and a few plants, and she left it in the kitchen. And she had a look at it every day, and nothing was really happening. But then, about 4 days ago, she could see something going on inside, and it had turned out that a lovely moth had emerged from the pupa. So she looked it up, and as you can see here, it's got some really lovely colourings. It's quite big, and it turns out it's a privet hawk moth. So she's very excited. She looked up again how to look after it, and she needed to let it out at night so that it would go off, fly off, find a mate and lay some eggs of her own. So she let it out at night, and they had a little ceremony, and then she went back inside, went to bed, came back in the morning, and it was still there. And she was a bit worried, so she was, I better take it inside so the birds don't eat it. So she put it back in its box and kept on to it, hold of it for the day, and then let it out the following night. And sure enough, the next day it was still there waiting for her. And they realised that its wings weren't quite working properly and it wasn't flying, which they're a bit sad about, because it's not going to be able to go and live its life. However, the following night she let it out again, and in the morning she came down to find that, that's her with the moth. She came down in the morning to find that another privet hawk moth had come to join her. So even though she couldn't fly, she managed to let off some type of smell, I think, to attract another privet hawk moth, a mate, so that she could lay eggs and make more moths. So I thought that was quite a nice little story to start our nature quiz with. The moth she named Honey, by the way, in case you're wondering. So round one of my nature quiz. So round one is going to be general knowledge. So you'll just need a whiteboard and a pen, and I'm going to give you 4 options for the answers as well. Some of them are a bit silly, some of them you might need to just guess, but let's give it a go. So, question 1. What's the first thing a caterpillar usually eats after it hatches? Is it A, other insects, B, grass, C, its own eggshell, or D, Cheerios? And there's a picture of a caterpillar, just to remind you what they are. So I'll give you just a minute or two. A, other insects, B, grass, C, its own eggshell, or D, Cheerios. Question 2. How much does a mute swan weigh? So that's like the big white swans that you see at the park. There'll be a picture in a second. A, 12 kilograms, the weight of 17 iPads, just to give you a bit of perspective. B, 5 kilograms, the weight of a cat. C, 20 kilograms, the weight of 133 bananas. Or D, 18 kilograms, the weight of 180 blueberry muffins. And here is a mute swan in case you're not sure what they are. So A, 12 kilograms, B, 5 kilograms, C, 20 kilograms, or D, 18 kilograms. Question 3. Which of these animals is not nocturnal? Is it A, sheep, B, skunks, C, leopards, or D, tigers? You might want to think about what you might have seen. So A, sheep, B, skunks, C, leopards, or D, tigers. And there's a picture of a skunk there. Just to jog your memory. Question 4. Walruses can eat approximately how many clams in one day? Is it A, 5,000, B, 10,000, C, 12,000, D, 16,000? And there's a picture of a walrus and a clam. So A, 5,000, B, 10,000, C, 12,000, or D, 16,000? Question 5. What is a baby rabbit called? Is it A, a doe, B, a kit, C, a buck, or D, a hare? And a cute little rabbit there, just for cuteness sake. A, a doe, B, a kit, C, a buck, or D, a hare? Question 6. How many koalas stacked on top of one another would it take to reach a male giraffe, so the tallest land animal, so as in to reach its head? Would it be A, 10 koalas, B, 7 koalas, C, 75 koalas, or D, 500 koalas? Question 7. An ant says, "Danger ahead," by doing what? So how do they sort of warn others of danger? A, by squealing, B, by running towards water, C, rolling on its back or on their backs, or D, oozing chemicals? So A, squealing, B, running towards water, C, rolling on its back, or D, oozing chemicals? Question 8. Which of these is not a type of penguin? A, emperor, B, chinstrap, C, palm, D, macaroni? So which of these is not a type of penguin? A, emperor, B, chinstrap, C, palm, or D, macaroni? Question 9. What type of tree is this? I'll go through these first and then I'll show you the picture, otherwise it's not very good. A, palm tree, B, maple tree, C, dandelion tree, or D, oak tree? So in that picture of the tree, what type of tree is it that is in the picture? So A, palm tree, B, maple tree, C, dandelion tree, or D, oak tree? And there's a little clue. There are 2 very big ones at the end of our playground at Southway. Question 10. What is this a fossil of? Is it A, a fish, B, a fern, C, an ammonite, D, a shell? So what is that fossilised? What has been fossilised to create that? So is it A, fish, B, fern, C, ammonite, or A, shell? Oh, sorry, D, shell. So we'll just go through the answers for round 1 and you can give yourselves a tick if you got them right. So question 1. A caterpillar eats its own egg for its first meal, which was answer C. Question 2, a mute swan weighs 12 kilograms, the same as 12 iPads, which was answer A. Question 3, the animal which is not nocturnal is a sheep. The rest prefer hunting at night and sleep in the day. So you've probably seen sheep wandering around the fields during the day. To give you a clue. Question 4, walruses eat approximately 5,000 clams a day, which is answer A. Question 5, a baby rabbit is called a kit, answer B. An adult male is a buck and a female adult is a doe, which is where some of you might have got a bit confused with those because they're all definitely rabbit associated words. Question 6. A total of 7 koalas stacked on top of one another are the same height as an adult giraffe. Koalas are bigger than you might think. I definitely thought it might be more than that, but yeah, 7. So that was answer B. Number 7. Ants release chemicals that smell to warn other ants of danger ahead. So that's answer D. Question 8. A palm penguin does not exist. All the others are types of penguin. So that was answer C. Question 9. The tree is an oak tree. So answer D. And question 10. The fossil is of an extinct sea creature called an ammonite, which was answer C. So this is what they would have looked like once upon a time when they swam around in the ocean. So it was a creature called an ammonite. Okay, round 2, the close-up round. So for this round I'm going to show you a close-up image of something and you have to write down what you think that close-up image is of. So it's all things that are natural, and I haven't given you options for this one, so I think you have to just give it a go, give it a guess if you're not sure. So what is this close-up image of? Have a little look and see what you think. And the second one, what is this close-up image of? Number 3, another close-up image. Hopefully you might recognise this one. And number 4. Number 5, what do you think this close-up image is of? Think about the colourings to give you a clue. And the next one. And number 7, what do you think this is a close-up image of? Number 8, what do you think this is? And number 9. And finally, number 10. Okay, let's go back through that round. So the close-up round answers. So question 1 on the close-up round is actually ice. So ice forms in really pretty, kind of almost looks like feathers, the way they form, and that's also a picture on the right of it forming on a windscreen, just to show you. So second question, what is this a close-up image of? It was a tortoise shell. Question 3, the close-up image was the inside of a kiwi fruit. So as long as you've got kiwi fruit, that is perfect. Question 4, the close-up image is of a lizard. So you could have put any type of lizard, I'll give you a mark for that one. But yeah, that lovely detailed bluey is a type of lizard. Question 5, it's a close-up of a bee's knee, or if you just say any type of a bee, or a wasp, I'll give you the answer for that one. Okay, and this one is the close-up of some tree bark. So don't worry if you haven't got the particular tree bark. It's a birch which shed its kind of skin and shed its bark off. But if you have said birch, you can get an extra point for that one. And the next one was the close-up of an eye. So real close-up of right in the inside with the pupil there. And the next one, the close-up image was of hair. So your hair really close up under a microscope, that is what it looks like. And the next one, it's the seeds of the inside of a pepper. Okay, so really, really zoomed in, of a red pepper or a green pepper or whatever. really close up. Okay, and the last one, that is the close-up of the front of a slug, or I'll give it to you as well if you said a snail. Yeah, really zoomed in of it eating a leaf there. So I hope you've enjoyed my quiz, and I will see you soon, or hear you soon, for another quiz. Have a nice day everyone, bye!